Hi there, my name is Justice Carstens, and today in this video I want to share with you 12 bullets in your stress fighting gun on how to combat stress. It starts by creating a different mindset about the challenges that you face. So first of all, you can look at the stressful situation as a learning experience. Consciously let your mind go over the material or the job that you have to do and look at the best ways that you can learn from this. Does this equip you for something else or something better? Look at innovative ways to do the job better, smarter, faster without quality. Take an interest in what you do. The second bullet is this: intentionally become creative. As far as it is possible, think creatively. Decorate your space with things that are meaningful to you. Sometimes it's not possible to paint or to put pictures on a wall, but you can have functional items that will remind you of good things. For instance, you can have a paperweight that you received as a gift from someone on your documents. Or put a small thought of the day sticker on a place where only you will notice it and remind you of your greatness and your potential. Bullet number 3, stop doing the time wasters. I know this is a difficult one. I at times struggle with this one too. Much of what you do every day wastes time, as they are mostly counterproductive. It is nice doing those things, but it does not get us to our ultimate goal. It fills the time and makes you feel as if you are actually doing something. Yet at the end of the day, you feel frustrated and disappointed. And believe you me, I have been there many times. Bullet number 4 is to create order. Break the tasks up in smaller divisions that will not take a long time to finish. Attempt to make each task between 10 to 15 minutes. This way, about 4 tasks should be finalized within an hour. List the tasks that you have in order of priority. Urgent and important tasks should be prioritized, obviously. The very act of placing them in the correct sequence of importance brings that sense of order. There are 2 reasons this happens. The first is that when you write it down, your mind gets focused on describing the tasks at hand. The second reason is that you find that doing the task for the day is generally not all that much. It can be totally doable. Knowing your tasks are achievable gives you a great sense of relief. Bullet number 5 is take a time out. Try to take a break after working for an hour or so. Admittedly, often it is not easy to get back into the work mindset after you've taken out 5 minutes to stand up and stretch or just to walk around. Stephen Covey, in his excellent book 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, mentions that one has to take time out to sharpen the saw. A person cutting down trees has to take out time to sharpen his saw. Otherwise, he would attempt to cut down a tree with a dull saw, which not only makes the tasks more laborious, but becomes counterproductive. Taking a break is sharpening the saw for the mind. Also take time to sit and take about 10 slow, deep breaths in and out. That would make a person feel less stress at that moment. The increased oxygen to the brain would also lead to better thought processes. And doing this causes clarity in a person, and it also relieves stress. Bullet number 6, increase your knowledge. Knowledge can take away stress. When one gathers as much information as one can about a subject or a situation, it will give clarity to their task, or even to the state of affairs in which a person can realize whether he can fulfill the requirement or whether he should outsource it to a capable person. What one must also realize is that knowledge which isn't used is useless and wastes brain space. Applied knowledge is wisdom, and it leads to success. Bullet number 7 is practice daily gratification. All people want to have some form of gratification. Gratification is an excellent mobilizer or reason to procrastinate. The reason gratification causes procrastination is because it gives immediate gratification as opposed to delayed gratification. The result after procrastinating are the feelings of guilt and depression. One must find strong motivators to activate the procrastinator to do the tasks that are at hand, to do them immediately as opposed to doing them later. There should be at least 3 or 4 emotional reasons as the search for gratification touches a person at an emotional base. If one can delay gratification until after the task, often the emotional rewards are so much greater. Bullet number 8, reassign tasks. If one has to do a lot of traveling in a car, one could equip oneself more while driving. Have educational or motivational CDs in the car and learn as you go. Sometimes one has to travel by public transport like trains or planes. On the other hand, while one's hands are free, some reports that have to be evaluated at the end can be either read or finalized. With the increased use of notebooks, one could even finish projects while one is traveling. That way, a person can spend more quality time with family or even have a social life. Bullet number 9, rest, exercise, and a balanced diet. Some people say a balanced diet is having a chocolate bar in each hand. All jokes aside, an essential aspect of life is sleep. Getting a minimum of 8 hours sleep rejuvenates the mind and it restores the body's natural defenses against mental disorders. It also helps you to lose weight. It improves the memory and a host of other benefits in which we're not going to have the time. This is also not the place to mention it at this point. Eating healthy foods would protect the heart and stomach and aid in proper vitamins, minerals. And not only those things, it helps the natural immune system of the body. It also aids in having a healthy mind. Exercise facilitates muscle growth and benefits proper brain function. Bullet number 10, we're talking about attitude. Consistently try to maintain the right attitude. Emotional well-being is mostly dependent on having the right attitude. Reading good books, watching wholesome programs or movies, learning to laugh and having fun are all forms of escapism that will relieve stress in one's life. Obviously, having too much in the form of escapism is also not good, as it eventually will cause more stress due to unresolved deadlines at work or the family. Bullet number 11 is this: learn to say no. You must realize your personal limitations and know when to say, sorry, I can't take on any further tasks, and let it go at that. Don't allow yourself to be pushed or cajoled into doing some things that you know will put pressure on you. Realistically, sometimes you have to say yes, but that should be the exception rather than the rule. Remember, your relationship with your family and friends is more important than living to work and not having any life outside of your job. Bullet number 12. Think good thoughts. If you do have a stressful period in your life and you lay awake at night thinking of the work or arguments with someone, consciously move your thoughts to issues that you like doing. Think of good things. Think of worthy things. Remember, the brain never shuts down, even in sleep. So therefore, even while you are lying awake, do not stress about the time that you are awake. You should just lie there and relax. Go from a beta thought patterns to really relax to the place where you will go into an alpha state. And although you are not asleep, you will rest. And the following day you will be able to cope much better. Alright. If you have found benefit from this video, click the like button below and please leave a comment. If you want to receive some more videos like this, subscribe to my channel, and if you click on the bell button on top, You will be notified when I post some more tips and hints to help you become a better network marketer. Alright, subscribe and click on the bell button. My name is Justice Carstens.